This matter will be listed for admission on Monday, madam. Matter relates to non-payment of annual salary.
Not on Monday, it will come in May.
Madam,
May.
the date may be, madam.
Have it on 11th of
Yes.
May I please, sir? My lord, I would recommend you to, my lord, listing in order columns, my lord. Order matter, my lord. My lord, on 30th April.
11th.
May I please your lordship? I have filed one IA in writ petition. This matter may kindly be listed for 30 April for order.
30th April.
Yes.
All right, 30th April.
May it please, Your Lordship. Lordship, with the consent of the other side, I beg to mention item number 24 of today's case, Your Lordship. In here, matter, Lordship, I have received my instructions yesterday, so I may be granted 2 weeks more time to file my affidavit, Your Lordship.
All right. Item 24 to be listed after 2 weeks.
Interim
The
order, my lord.
request made by the counsel for the respondent. Counsel for petitioner does not approve.
Interim order may continue.
Interim order passed earlier will continue.
Obliged, Lordship. May it please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I want to mention regarding listing of a writ petition of 2022, Lordship.
For?
Need
For
admission, Lordship. Next
admission,
week or first week of May.
14 May
Lordship,
Obliged.
Lordship, I'm praying for listing of a contempt case, Lordship, for orders, Lordship.
for order.
Obliged.
May it please the Lordship, I beg to mention for listing of a writ petition, Lordship,
For
admission, Lordship.
for admission, 14.
Lordship.
May I please, Lordship, for listing of admission, Lordship?
Listing for admission,
Yes, Lordship.
19 May.
Obliged, Lordship.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention for listing of an admission item. There's some urgency, lordship. I'm the legally wedded
14.
wife.
14 May.
Is it possible on second, lordship?
Second.
Because I am the legally wedded wife. I'm not getting any pension.
All right, second.
Much obliged, lordship.
Lordship, I beg to mention
No,
for
not
list.
on second, sorry. Not on second. Have it on 7. 7.
Seven.
Lordship,
Much.
Lordship, I beg to mention for listing, my lord, for admission, my lord.
Admission 14.
14. Another similar pair, my lord. Two writ,
2 writ petition. All right.
14.
Lordship,
Those-
similar prayer for admission in admission.
14.
14.
Lordship, mentioned for 2 writ petitions. IA has been filed. So any that as per your lordship convenience.
You tell me your convenience. I will have it on
14, 15, any
14.
14 May.
My lord, I'd like to mention item number 22, which is a writ petition. Listed for admission. Notices served, but reply has not been filed. My lord, the conducting counsel is ill today, is not been able
Right,
to.
item 22 be adjourned for 2 weeks
2 weeks more.
on the request made by the on behalf of the council.
Obliged, your lord.
Hello, I'd like to mention for listing of WPC 6332 of 2023. Well, it is service matter regarding pension matter actually.
Pension. Let it be on 14th May.
Lordship, I beg to mention for listing a writ petition, Lordship, for admission, Lordship. Actually, what has happened, Lordship? In this case, we have filed an IA for amendment, which was allowed, Lordship. The matter relates to compensation and appointment, Lordship. Next week, any day, Lordship.
Next week. Let it be on 7.
7, Lordship. Oblige, your Lordship.
Ma'am, my lord, reading the withdraw with the liberty to file a trash.
Right. The for me, the petitioner does not make any further. Either 630. Withdraw the they are allowed. Dismissed on withdraw. Pending IS rule to dismiss. Replace the claim. If Ivan succeeds, he is given liberty to file.
Liberty is done.
Dismissed. Not yes.
Excuse me, I would have one down, upside down, I guess.
Huh?
I wore the gown upside down, my lord. That's it.
Please, your lordship. No, lordship, my friend's case is based upon policy.
Let him come. Yes.
Sunitila Pula? Okay.
Yes.
Uh, From what I could understand from the pleadings, lordship, this case is based upon the policy at NHA 2. Lordship will find at page 26.
You get your instruction. Don't enforce this for some time.
I would just,
You are right, there's no policy that both parents will be equal. But these are cases where you require some consider. You require some consider.
in fact, lordship, this was placed before the Director General Medical. And when the case was put up, they were of the opinion, the board was of the opinion that only one parent may.
That's right.
Yes.
One parent, yes. But can a child be deprived of both the parents? I understand the existences of service.
Yes.
Transfer is an incident of service, and more
Yes.
particularly in discipline forces, it is necessary. But all I'm saying is, let us
Examine
see if
it
there
to
is a
one
way
side.
out. See if it's not for the court to direct the authorities to frame policy.
Lordship.
But perhaps it requires some consideration. And it's not just any child, especially able children and a very tender age.
Lordship, that is not disputed, Lordship.
It's not a case.
Can we consider it? I will just have a word with my.
You
Let
have
me just put in
we'll
one
call
word,
it
my
up after a
lord,
while if you want.
which may help them a little bit. One. My clients say that he's of 3 years now. The certificates say the next 3 years with the parents is crucial. If I am allowed a 3-year part,
See, nobody is forcing you to be in the army.
my lord,
If you're,
that is what the office.
if you're concerned with the welfare of your child,
My lord,
you have leave or whatever is available with you,
my lord,
take it and spend time with your child.
it's not
Now-
about spending time with the child, whatever.
See, it's not a case that you are a single parent. And if you don't work, the child, both of you are, will be, uh, deprived of any income.
No, it's not about the income part, my lord.
It's a question of care by both the parents. We
Yes,
understand.
exactly.
There is policy
And
there.
those judgments which had yesterday placed before lordship,
But
they only indicate
there
the
has to
right
be a
of the
policy.
child.
There has to be a policy.
But they indicate the right of the child with no right to the parents.
See, it's not that. That right has to be just vis-a-vis other children. Other children who are 3 years old, who are regular, there's no otherwise medical issue. Their parents are being transferred.
In case of a disabled child, the
Say,
right to anyway,
child is a child.
let them have a conversation.
Lordship, can this matter
We'll
be
take
taken?
it up next week. You can get your instruction. But ensure that this order is not
Lordship, can it be after 10 days, Lordship?
after
After 10 days, Lordship. In the meantime, I'll get my instructions.
RKT Chaudhary, and PSDI, instructed by Major
Tarun B. Pillai, ma'am.
Tarun B. Pillai. The petitioner is picked by, where is the order?
The transfer of lordship will find it. Page 66, my lord, is the rejection. The transfer order would come it. Huh?
52.
52. Different application.
Made by the petitioner transferred and posted in 24 mechanized infantry. In which place?
Jaisalmer.
State. Posted in
Mail officer.
30 some Italian NCC one. Petitioner and his wife are both serving in the Indian Army. And they have a child of 3 years old, which is specially able with mild autism, Olalia, and speech delivery. The circumstance praying for a director and important. Reconsider his application, which to be rejected in view of the special care and welfare that is necessary for the child as per medical stop. Mr. Mazumdar has referred the medical advice given by an associate professor and head of the department of clinical psychology, which reflects that both parents' care has been advised so far as the child is concerned. Mr. Rajniti Chaudhary, the other end, that the consideration of the case of the mother be posted at a place where all proper medical facilities are available. Time has already been accepted by the army authorities. And there is no policy at present in respect of posting of army personnel that both parents of any especially able child or children is required to be posted together. So, either there's the permit done at PSBI, completed enterprise before. So, considering the considering the submission made, it's court giving due consideration the condition of child, minor child of 3 years old, and with specially able in autism and sport of the view that for the present the given order of transfer may not be given effect to should not be permitted to remain in station in his present because posting. So the respondents are permitted to complete their file necessary affidavit. Further orders, if required, will be considered on the next returnable date. This order passed away will continue in effect. When do you want it?
Uh,
Fifth?
5th is fine, Lordship.
Sorry,
5th is 5th or 6th, Lordship.
let's have it on 7th.
7th. Yes, sir.
7th of Please take the time.
Deeply obliged.
No. Lordship, we will supply the extra copy.
Yes, needless to say, the council petitioner will ensure service of sufficient extra copies. The PSBI in the course of the day.
Obliged.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, in this matter, I'm praying for a further 2 weeks' time to obtain my instructions. Your Lordship.
Matters has deferred.
Well, the chairman of the because then the sunset clause now. Now the finance department has issued a notification bringing in a sunset clause. after the reasonable opportunity to all the departments. What we were proposing was something all has been considered. Now this is a case, notice that, yeah, lots of it is not okay.
By
M. Kalita, Your Worship,
Kalita.
for the Forest Department.
4 and 5. Steps, since the.
Obliged.
Entry of the writ petition shall not be a part. No grievances. By the.
Obliged.
Your Lordship, this is against non-compliance of the order dated 1/5/2024, Your Lordship. Asked by the Honorable Court, Your Lord. The petition.
Heard that. To notice. Steps of response. Then. All respondents.
Oh, two respondents, Your Lordship.
Huh?
Respondent number 1 and 2.
On responded by the post AD.
Sure. Deeply obliged.
May it please your lordship, my lord, one transfer order was stayed by this honorable court.
Interim order. This is an interim order.
Yes, but this interim order was
Where,
not,
where is the writ petition?
pardon,
Writ petition was directed to be listed on 23rd,
my lord,
page number 11.
yes, 23rd.
Was it listed? Any orders passed?
Yes, it was interim order included. It was listed and it was, time was taken by the department for
You did
filing.
not point out to the court that the order was not complied.
My lord, on 23rd, my lord, actually I was absent. My colleague
Where is
appeared.
the next date?
Next date, my lord, I have to check.
So we direct this to be listed along with the.
Yes, 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 no issue. No issue. But at present, I am neither there, neither here, my lord.
No, therefore, you should have pointed out before the court that the order has not been complied with straight away. On 23rd,
Yes.
if any date is fixed, we can. Or if you tell us that no date is fixed, we fix a date and list it next week.
But date was not fixed, just they took 4 weeks time for.
4 weeks.
Yes. Then I have to check, my lord.
All right, heard, learned, counsel. Submitted that this petition, WPC number 1349 of 2025. It was listed on 23/4/2025 and in which the order dated 73/2025 for non-compliance of which has been complained of in the present has been deferred the date, the last date of the thing. And was adjourned and was deferred for a period of 4 weeks. So accordingly, that this contemplation we also did along with WPC 20.
Well, we fix a date after 4 weeks, my lord. Otherwise, means I will not be getting salaries and all that.
Matter be listed on 26th of May.
Well,
along with WPC. Instructions.
Lordship, in this matter, notice was not issued. So it would be better
You're
if
supposed to
notices.
get instructions.
Yes, Lordship. We are waiting for written instructions, Your Lordship.
Representation pending.
Representation is pending, but otherwise the law as it holds the field on this point is that 0.5 and above, it's rounded off to an.
We'll have to issue notice.
My lordships.
Then we'll have to issue notice.
Absolutely. Notice has been.
Right. Turn up for 4 weeks. And then Odita, it will.
1 and 2, Your Lordship. Pardon me,
On behalf of Mr. J. Chetia for point number 3 and
On behalf of Mr.
Ah,
Setting Council KAC.
MS
For
Lorenzo appears for respondent number 3, 4, and 5.
3 and 4.
3 and 4. So MS Kolita appears for 1, 2, and 4, 5. Who's appearing
Lord,
for? This
I
is
can
other
appear for 5, Your Lordship.
Okay, 1, 2, and 5. The councils appear, not notices are waived, however, extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week from today.
If I must submit, my lord. Notice may go, but since my representation is pending, if you take a call on that,
Tendency of the repetition should not be a part. To dispose of the representation dated
26th of December 24.
26th of December 2024. Fine.
Obliged.
Obliged, well.
Yeah.
So in item number 6, Your Lordship, the private is supposed to file the affidavit, Your Lordship.
So both these are filed by the two wives.
No, the private, in my issue, Your petition, Your Lordship, private is supposed to file the item number 5.
Huh?
I am the Lordship.
Item
He's
five-
for the private.
Item 51614, who has filed?
I have filed. I am Lordship, the daughter of Doctor.
You are daughter of first wife. And 3095 is
Second one.
second wife. So who is receiving the pension?
1:3, the pension was divided into 1:3, Lordship. Subsequently, Lordship, this honorable was directed to consider the application for their application for compassionate appointment, Lordship. And this honorable court has directed, if he is appointed on compassionate ground, I have to pay 1/3 of the salary, Lord. So the second case, Lordship, filed because I have got married and I will not enter.
This is not clear.
No, in item 5, Lordship. That will I filed during the course of the day, Lordship. And item 5, Lordship, I have filed, Lordship, for seeking 1/3 of the DCRG amount, Lordship. That the earlier,
Issue notice here also.
in this case, Lordship.
Item 5.
Yes, Lordship.
Please issue notice. Mr. Gogoi,
Item 5, my pen will be.
third current council for third. Sir, he took the IPS for insurance one. Four. Sir, he that.
No, Your Lord, notice has to go.
Huh?
I have been item number 6.
Five.
Same
party.
No, not that, nothing is going on. I have no instructions there, Your Lord. I have no instruction.
Five.
Item number 6, Lordship, we have already filed affidavit.
Your file.
And I will file today in the course of the day, Lord.
I can see, right?
I appear for the petition, Your Honor.
The file affidavit. Teacher responded to the file affidavit. Private responded. Subsequently, like, file the application. Very good to the case. So, after the petitioner prompted by joint affidavit.
Yes, yes.
Like, in the meantime.
Much obliged.
Yes. So again, after 4 weeks,
Let it be second week of May, Your Lord, if it is
4 weeks would be. We can give you 26 at the earliest. 26,
as a lot.
you want, because 4 weeks. Today is already 24.
Yes, Your Lord. Third week of May, Your Lord, if convenient.
We are giving you
4 weeks. Yes, at 20. Much obliged, Your Lord. Obliged.
So the application, well, for a petitioner and the respondent number 8 both applied for a matter Anganwadi worker. And the respondent number 8 is the resident of other location. And she is a regular.
affidavit has been filed.
Affidavit has been filed by the respondent. Notice is yet to be issued. Instruction.
Is there a bar that they can?
No, my lord. No, I am not submitting that, my lord. Lordship, in affidavit, I have gone through the affidavit. They have annexed a agreement, my lord, Annexer A.
whatever, if you want to file a rejoinder.
Yes, yes, my lord.
File.
Yes, my lord. Because, my lord,
You need to
affidavit,
notice here that.
yes, no notice has to be issued, my lord.
3 weeks. MS RB Bora hearing for the PTC
Yes, sir.
has already filed an appeal on behalf of the 6. Petitioner is being permitted to file rejoinder by the team. List again on 23rd.
My lord. Yes, my lord. 23rd, my lord. And till then, my lord, status quo shall be maintained because, my lord, this affidavit, to my instructions, he has not yet joined, my lord. And this affidavit, my lord.
She's made a party here.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Respondent.
Then you have to take notice on respondent number 8 by
Yes.
registered post. It must be. He has not joined.
That instruction will not be followed.
To my instruction, not joined, my lord.
Yeah, unless the clear instructions are there.
That is why, my lord, I have paid for status quo, my lord. If not joined, my lord.
If she has joined, then she is joined. That will also operate as a status quo.
Oh.
That is true, my lord. But subsequently, if not joined, my lord, subsequently they may allow to join her, my lord.
Counsel for the petitioner submit that the private respondent has not joined. The next returnable date, status quo be made by the party with regard to so and so.
Obligation.
Then thank you, please. On 23rd.
Obliged.
Your lordship, we have not yet received the instructions whether the review of the petitioner's suspension has taken place or not.
He is
And
suspended
further
on
time may be granted, your lord.
7/9/24.
List on 9th May, by which date the respondent will apprise the court as to whether the suspension of the writ petition has been reviewed. Whether the
Highly obliged.
suspension of the writ petition as per the procedure prescribed. If no instructions are forthcoming from the respondent, court may proceed further. Consequential orders.
Obliged.
Highly obliged.
Yes.
Here, my lord, I was directed to have instruction from the National Health Mission as to whether, my lord, the petitioner's representation for transferring from Hailakandi to some other place has been considered or not, my lord. It has been considered, they have taken a decision to transfer her. But because of the, my lord, the code of conduct, my lord, because of the panchayat election, we have not been able to issue the order. And to my information, the counting will be held on 11th of May. But thereafter, it may be posted, my lord, order will be issued.
I believe your last date is 15th or something in the
11,
election
my lord.
notification.
My lord, that by 15, let it be posted after 15, my lord, any day.
All right. 19th.
19, my lord. In the meantime, it will be issued.
Listed
my
on
lord.
19th, by which date the council representing the NHM will apprise the court as to whether the representation, the writ petitioner has been considered. And if so, what orders are passed? Petitioner are they petitioner against appears to are they learn counsel applicable?
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, he was suspended on 10/12, 14/10/2024, and he is released on bail on 30/10/2024. Thereafter, he informed the department on 10/12/2024 that 3 months period will be count from the date of intimation, that is 10/12/2024. And from that just date, this is transparent that all the reviewed and so-called notice has been issued within time, Lordship. 3 months, Lordship.
You bring it on record.
Lordship, I'll file it.
Let him bring it on record. Heard Mr. P. K. Das counsel. Heads of the law,
For respondent number 1, 2, and 3, Lordship.
counsel representing respondent 1, with 3 MS. The total that review of the suspension of the petition was duly carried out by the respondent partner and pursuant thereto disciplinary proceedings have been instituted and show cause notice has also been the topics that you'd like to bring on. There is allowed it's after 3 weeks.
Sure, sure. Obliged. Okay.
May I please, your lordship. My lord, in this case, my lord, the petitioner entitled for higher family pension, but she has been paid lower pension by deducting the lead from service. In the case is covered by Syed Mohammed Fazlur Rabbi judgment as well as your lordship judgment.
Okay.
I have,
Let it be.
I have given a judgment.
Okay.
The input part is, my lord, page 61.
Yes, page
Page 61.
61.
My lord. Serial number 5 and 6, the date of appointment, serial number 5, 11/5/1965, and the date of retirement 31/12/2003, and the total service 38 years, 7 months, 20 days. Deduction is non-payment of qualifying service 10 years, 23 days. And 7 calculated only 28 years, 6 months, 27 days.
Yes.
Oh, that case, this one.
Item 26 also similar.
Item
26.
Or 26. Here page number.
My lord, page 59. Type copy. That's serial number 5, my lord. Date of appointment 30/11/1957, and then rate of retirement 31/12/1996. And serial number 6, the gross service 39 years, 1 month, 1 day, and the reduction is non-qualifying service 18 years, 5 months, 7 days. And 7, qualifying service considered for 20 years, 7 months, and 29 days. Ali obliged.
Number 26 and
11 and 15.
yes.
Ali obliged.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, kindly given some time, my lord.
Monday.
Sometime.
Monday. That will be later. Request of the council.
Obliged.
My lord, in this case, my lord, matter will be adjourned for 1 week. Council is out of session, my lord.
Prayer is made on behalf of the council. Seeking adjournment for a week. As the council is- yeah. Prayer not objected to by the respondent is after 1.
Okay.
May I please, my lord. Matter pertains to cancellation of appointment of Rao Pradhan, my lord. My lord, what happened in this case, my lord? An advertisement was issued for filling up the post of Rao Pradhan of different Moja, my lord.
Where is the impugned order?
Impugned order, your my lord, the lordship will find. It starts from page 45, my lord, and relevant, my lord, page 47, last three paragraph, my lord.
What is your name?
My name is, my lord, Deepak Kumar Mehdi, my lord. And appeal was filed by one Nipul Das, my lord, who was not called in the interview because of his underage, my lord. But
You have not arranged him as the party.
my lord, I do not have any grievance against Nipul Das, my lord. Because
Your grievances against the order.
against the order, my lord.
That's right.
But case of Nipul Das was also rejected, my lord. And by your lordship will find last three paragraph, my lord.
Yes, read.
In view of above, I am unable to accept the contention of the appellant with regards to the issues raised by him, that is preference as family members of Rao Pradhan, along with views of Mojadar to be taken for appointment to the post of Rao Pradhan, and to consider his application for Rao Pradhan pertaining to charge number 10 covering village Mundia and Mundia Patar under Bagpur Moja, Borpeta district, and his application must be accepted and he must be considered for the post of Rao Pradhan. Though he was 2 months younger than the prescribed age limit at the time of application, as per the advertisement dated so and so, for the post of Rao Pradhan pertaining charge number 10 covering village Mundia and Mundia Patar under Bagpur Moja, Borpeta district. But I do find merit in the issue pertaining to the criminal case pending against the respondent number 5, that is me, my lord. At the time of filing the application for Rao Pradhan pertaining to charge number 10 covering village Mondia and Mondia Patar under Bagbor Moja, Borpeta, which violates the requirements as stated in the advertisement dated 3/9/2022, my lord. In view of the conclusion arrived above, the appointment of respondent numbers 5 as Rao Pradhan of charge number 10 covering village so and so under so and so by selection is set aside and quashed with immediate effect, my lord. Now, my lord, my case is that there is no such condition in the advertisement itself, my lord. And apart from that, petitioner was subsequently acquitted in the criminal case, my lord.
Why was it set aside?
My lord, because according to the respondent, my lord, when I filed the application, my lord, a criminal case was pending against me. According to him, it violates the condition of the advertisement, but there is no such condition in the advertisement.
No. In the second last paragraph, it said no merit.
I do find merit in the case.
I do find.
My lord.
Then what happened? There is a bar, is it? That criminal cases cannot be pending.
Lordship, at the time of selection, Lordship.
But there is no advertisement. My lord, kindly see the advertisement, my lord. Terms and condition of the advertisement, page 14, my lord.
So why do you say his case was rejected? The appeal was filed by him. Order was passed in his appeal against you.
Yes, my lord.
So you are now putting a challenge through this appeal.
Yes, my lord.
Without arraying him as the party.
No, my lord. His case was dismissed, my lord. If he is aggrieved, my lord, he will file appeal, my lord. My case is that, my lord. In his appeal, my lord.
There is a further appellate authority here.
Lord, review authority is there.
Review authority.
Yes.
Who is the review authority?
Principal Secretary Revenue and Disaster Management.
File a review.
I was not aware, my lord.
If you file a review, withdraw and file a review. What is the time limit?
I was thinking that was 90 days maybe.
90 days from the date of
90
issuance of
days.
the-
Lordship.
That observation may be given.
Third learned council. writ petition is directed to take a challenge the order dated 5th of March 2025, passed in edit number 1 by the Director Land Record and Surveys, etc. Assam, Rupnagar, Panipat. By the said order, impugned order, the respondent number 5 before the appellate authority, namely the present writ petitioner, was appointed as Governor of Card number 10, covering village Montia Pathar, under Bhagpur Munda, Corbetta district. ID election dated 3/1/2021 was set aside and quashed with immediate effect. So, being agreed by interference, being agreed by the order interfering with the appointment order, appellant petitioner, Senate Council representing the respondent, namely Mr. S. Dr. appearing for
Number 1 and 2.
respondent 1 and 2 and MSM.
I'm for 3 and 4, Lordship.
3 and 4. Jointly submit that there is a, in terms of the Assam Land Revenue Executive Instruction under the Assam Land Revenue Regulation 1886, as per instruction number 162D, capital D. A petition for review of the order passed by the Director of Land Records and Surveys, Assam, shall lie to the state government within a period of 90 days from the date of receipt of such of the order by the applicant. It's submitted that since there is a provision for review, the petitioner may be permitted, petitioner be directed to make reports. So, whereas counsel for the petitioner submits that the ground on which his appointment was interfered with, namely that a criminal case was pending at the time that the petitioner was selected, is incorrect and not supported by reports.
And my lord, he was subsequently acquitted, my lord.
You were not before the authority at the time of passing the order. Were you heard?
Yes, I was hurt, my lord. I placed the judgment also, my lord. Judgment of acquittal, my lord, but that was not considered.
Be it as it may, since there is a provision for review, section under clause 160 hyphen capital D of the instruction, counsel for petition takes liberty of the court, approach the authority and file the application. So they are allowed and dismissed as withdrawal. Be liberty.
My lord, one more prayer, my lord. If the appeal is filed, my lord, that may be disposed of within a specified. Otherwise, my lord, it will.
If any such review is filed under section 160B, the same shall be considered and disposed of. Within a time frame by the authorities concerned, preferably within the outer limit of 60 days from the date of receipt of file.
Some more time to clear, some more time to clear, because
90 days.
90 days.
Deeply
Days of file.
Right.
Obliged.
Made Prijala. Milord will first come to page number 132, Milord. I'll just demonstrate on the same ground. Earlier it was rejected when your lordships interfered. Page 132.
You are free to challenge which order?
We are challenging Milord order at page number 127. Similar order was passed on 25/4/17, Milord, which we put to challenge, and our writ petition was allowed by interfering with that order. So that's why I want to show my lord on same very ground, it has again been passed. If your lordship will kindly, it's a my lord, our claim was for regularization under a particular office memorandum of the government of Assam. Please come to page 133.
What is the effect of this impugned order?
The present impugned order, my lord. The effect is, my lord, I am out. Your order, your lordship's order has been rendered nugatory without appealing against that order. The effect of this order is your lordship's order has been overreached.
Where is that order?
Yes. That order is at page 127.
No. The order of this court.
Oh, yes. Your lordship's order, it starts at page 91. Please come to page 114, my lord. Para 13.
Yes.
Upon due consideration of the rival contentions as well as the pleadings available on record, the short question which is required to be decided by this court is whether petitioner fulfills the conditions mentioned under OM dated so and so. Careful perusal of the OM dated 16/3/15 reflects that there are two conditions which are prescribed. If non-fulfilled, will exclude the consideration of the incumbent. These two conditions are that the incumbent did not appear in APSC test or interview, that there are cases are sub judice. It is learned that the government after due consideration and taking views of the Advocate General of the state as well as Finance and Judicial Department in individual cases have decided to adopt this one-time policy for regularization of those officials working under 3F, barring those two exceptions, all incumbent across various departments were to be considered. OM dated 16/3/15 reveals that the process for regularization which was adopted by OM was taking into consideration the services rendered under Regulation 3F year after year in ad hoc manner without regularization, as well as the upper age limit prescribed for appearing in interview, thereby leaving no opportunity to those candidates to regularize to the state court. It was in view of this circumstance that OM was brought in. In terms of the order dated 33/16 in IA number so and so, the department considered the case of the petitioner. However, rejecting the same by order dated 25/4/17, this is the order which I wanted to read. In the said order, there are two grounds on which the petitioner's case, along with others, are rejected, namely that petitioner was not overaged and that he did not appear before APSC test or interview. So, my lord, the ground for rejection as contained in order dated 25/4/17 are that I did not participate in the APSC selection and that I was not overaged. In the said impugned order or in the pleadings, there is no reference to the cabinet memorandum under which OM dated came to be issued. No material has been placed before the court that the case of the petitioner is duly considered at a relevant point in time while issuing the OM, along with other similarly situated candidates whose names are found to have been considered for regularization in the list appended to the OM dated so and so. Whether the petitioner's case was placed before the competent authority for due consideration in terms of the OM dated and under what circumstances case of the petitioner was not considered, compelling him to approach this court has not been placed before the court by the respondent authority. What is not in dispute is that OM is pursuant to the decision taken by the government at the appropriate level. OM itself reflects that views and concurrence of various departments, including finance and judicial, as well as opinion of the then Advocate General were taken into consideration. OM reflects that the views of the department were taken in individual cases. Respondents have not placed before the court that at least insofar as the employee of the health department who are regularized under the health and family welfare satisfy the criteria as prescribed, and others who did not satisfy, which may or may not include the petitioners, were excluded from the list of the three of the candidates regularized under OM dated so and so. In the interim order dated 10/6/15 passed by the court also subject. No application has been found to be filed by the respondent seeking vacation or alteration of the interim order or bringing to the notice of the court that pursuant to the coming into force of the medical and health regulation as so and so regulation, services of the petitioners are included under the said regulation. Now, my lord, para 16 is regarding that regulation part. Now, if your lordship would kindly come to para 17 at page 119. Under these such circumstances, this court is of the considered view that matter will require fresh consideration in the hands of the government for considering the case of the petitioner for regularization in terms of the OM dated so and so. Government will examine the case of the petitioners as also contentions raised before this court that several incumbents who were regularized are given the benefit of regularization under OM dated so and so, did not fulfill criteria, but nevertheless benefits of regularization
You
were
are
conferred.
employed as
I am a drug inspector.
Dragon.
Yes. Way back, 2005, 20 years back.
And you are not regular.
No. And but by this order, your lordship has directed a reconsideration. Now, my lord, kindly come to the impugn order at page number
At the time when the earlier order was passed,
Yes.
what was your status of service?
I was continuing, my lord. I'm continuing because there's a stay order in another case. Recently, my lord, there was some transport posting was there where our names were not indicated. Then there in that case, they have filed an affidavit saying that our services have not been extended. But my lord, on one hand, there is a judgment which says reconsider my case. On the contrary, there is a stay order in the other proceeding, which was listed yesterday, which your lordship has fixed it on Tuesday next. Now, my lord, kindly come to page 127.
We will issue notice today
Yes.
and you file your reply.
Yes, Lordship, my humble submission is that till 29th, their service is protected. So matter is coming up on 29th, that is on Tuesday. By Monday, we'll file the affidavit and this matter may be tagged along with it because the core issue is said whether a 3F regulation appointee can be regularized or not. That is the core issue and the law is well settled in this
My lord,
regard.
the law is very well settled, as my learned friend is very correct, my lord. Recently, 2 judgments have come where Uma Devi has been, my lord.
Saying
Yes.
that let both these matters be listed together. I think it's fixed on 29th.
29th.
Let this matter also be listed.
And notice may be issued
Mr. Advocate General says he can file his affidavit.
by Monday.
My
On
lord,
Monday.
In this case, my interim order will be considered on Tuesday, my lord. In this case.
We thought we'll give you an interim order till 29th.
Okay.
No, Lordship, there is already in existence. Let it be
Till
considered on
29,
29.
Yes, yes.
There is already an order till 29 the service is
You are
protected.
otherwise protected in the other matter.
No, other matter, my lord.
No, your services
Other
are-
matter, no, other matter is very tricky, my lord. That is what happened. There, my lord, I have no posting. That's why I approached.
No, but there is some interim order.
I have the copy. I can place it, Lordship. It was extended from time to time. The first order was passed on 29th November 2024. Last line. Internal page 3. As an ad interim, it is hereby provided till the next date fixed, the service of the petitioner shall not be disturbed in any manner. So that is continued till next Tuesday.
And my lord, your lordships also directed one thing under the same health department. Others were regularized under the same way. And they admit also in their order.
Heard counsel for the order dated 11/4 2025 passed by the respondent number 1.
Yes.
Whereby the claim of the petitioner regularization against speculative for the Department of Health and Family Welfare was is submitted that by the impugned order, the by the impugned order, by rejecting the claim of regularization, the petitioner's services will cease to continue as further in suspension order. It's submitted that this, considering that was ordered by this court by judgment and order dated 24/11/2023, casting the earlier writ petition filed by the petitioner, namely the it is submitted that by the earlier by the earlier order passed by this court, the claim of regularization which was rejected by the department came interfered with, and the matter was remanded back to the department for a fresh consideration. However, by the appeal order, the authorities proceeded to pass similar orders rejecting the claims of
On the same very ground.
on the same very ground. That being so, it submitted that directions of the court have been flouted, notwithstanding no appeal or review being finding that not violated. I agree with the writ petition. After the psychiater that has been taken out of the advocate assisted by represents the respondent that they will file their affidavit by Monday.
My Monday.
The matter be taken up for further orders on Tuesday. It's 29.
Along with the other case, Lordship, that case number.
Submitted that the writ petition has also filed another writ petition, take WPC number.
Yes.
6308.
6308
630.
and 6309
6308.
and 6309. There are two petitions.
6308 and 6309 of 2024, which are fixed on 29 4 2025. By order dated 29/11/2024, WPC 6309 08 the order was passed with the next date of hearing. So, benefit of the state order.
Deeply.
This may be tagged along with that.
This will be listed along with the other.
Highly obliged.
Well, item number 17 is same, the other case.
17.
15 and 16. Deeply.
So this is not a transfer matter, my lord. The policy lordship would find at page 12. I am not aggrieved by my transfer as such. At page 12, if lordship has the policy, page 14 for a moment. Page 14. B at the top. At the top B, my lord, I am reading this is part of 5B. All submersion transfer of officers, officials, personnel up to the rank of deputy commandant shall be issued by the Director General to Santosh. Software will issue transfer order to concerned so-and-so. There will be a well-defined role of unit so-and-so in the software-based transfer system. Then lordship would come to F. On completion of tenure, officer, officials, personnel will be posted to different region. The officer, officials, personnel may be posted to Associate Valley for one more tenure depending upon the ADAM or OPS requirement. Then lordship would have page 15. 6B. Hardship score for transfer will be based on the location of unit establishment headquarters at a particular place. Now what happens is, my lord, when the app is activated before the end of the calendar year, we have to put in choices. Now, lordship,
This is what an app.
it's an app where we put in choices. Santosh is an app they have created. Now, lordships will kindly have page 6 of the repetition for a moment. Page 6. The tenure, my lord, is for 3 years in a region. It's what I will also show. Page 6, my lord. These have been my postings so far. First posting was from 2012 to 15 at Madhya Pradesh. Second posting at Jharkhand for 4 years, 15 to 19. From 19 onwards till date, I've been kept in Assam, which falls in the northeast region. Now, my lord, as per the transfer order which is on the challenge, I have been posted to Tripura. My 6 years are over, my lord, my 3 years tenure is over. What was required to be done is, I should have been posted out of the region. Why the region becomes important is that hardship score gives me the opportunity. If I get a higher hardship score, I get a choice posting or maybe a better posting, and it also helps in my promotion. At page 7, Lordship will find the 28 choice postings I had given. These are 28 choice postings, my lord. Uttar Pradesh is one part. Chandigarh.
So your score permits you to be transferred in any of these places.
No. What happens is, my lord, once I get a good score, once I post in a hard area, I get a good score. These scores will be taken into account by the app to give me a place of my choosing at a later stage. So now,
This paragraph 9 chart. These are hard or regular?
Which one, my lord?
Para 9 chart.
Para 9 chart would, my lord, where I had given the choice, Lordship will find from page, from serial number 10 to serial number 28. Every one of them is a hard posting. These are either left-wing extremist areas or JK or such type of areas, Naxalite areas.
You want a hard posting.
I want a hard posting. I want out of the northeast region. They keep me at Tripura.
Serial number 5, where serial number 8 is not a hard posting.
Serial number 5? No, it is at Tripura. It's a normal posting. So now I'm being kept for the last around 6 years in peace posting, bringing down my score, not giving me a good.
Where is that? Where is your right to your posting?
This
Hard or soft?
the Santos app gives me 28 choices. That is what I had given at Para 9.
First, tell us what triggered to have a choice.
Yeah. So she will find that Para 9, the Santos app part. Yes. 5B. All summary and transfers of officers and personnel up to the rank of Deputy Commandant will be issued by the Director General through system for annual transfer over software Santos. Software will issue transfer order to concerned unit or establishment. It will be a well-defined role of the so-and-so software system. This software system is such that they give us 28 options.
I'm not on that. The fact that you want a hard posting and this hard posting score will benefit you in the promotion, and that you have
That
some right to
That
choose the
Lordship
hard
will find at 6B, the hardship score.
That is all right. Hardship score is okay. But
My
where
lord.
is that, under what provision are you, do you say that you have a right to be considered?
Yes,
for?
number 6, page 15, number 6.
Hmm.
The summer chain transfer will be done through Santos software. All those who are eligible for transfer will be identified and their names will be checked and approved by the concerned unit office. All concerned will be allowed to fill preference choices. After this, the transfer will be issued through software. So we are needed to give the 28 choices. I gave 28 choices. Everybody except me has been put into some place out of this region. I am retained back at this region. And Lordship will
They must
find,
be liking you.
my lord,
They must have they must be liking you very much.
but then they are sending me out of this place. Then Lordship will find the
Mr.
Well, I have received the instruction, well, I have received the instructions, my lord.
What instruction?
My lord,
Tell us. Why don't you tell us?
my lord, paragraph 6A, my lord, will
Yes.
take. That criteria has not been fulfilled.
By who?
By the petitioner. Just now petitioner, my lord, submitted that 28 choices he has made. But 6A of the policy, my lord, says that every official person will be able to give preferences choices in various eligible units offices. The maximum number of preferences which can be given in various categories will be decided by the directed. Preferences are to be filled up very carefully, keeping in view of the vacancies and the hardship score. The hardship score was not met.
That is my whole
The
grievance.
hardship score was not met. The hardship score which is currently having is not met, and therefore, out of the 28 choices, we could not give him. Others were having.
How does one satisfy the hardship score?
on the basis of the previous
Postings.
postings.
they have been
Now
giving
that
me.
is not a cause of action here, my lord. Now whatever hardship score has been accrued till date, that is there, my lord. That has not been put to challenge.
See, this man
That
wants to be given a hard posting.
Yes, yes.
but that will be based on the hardship which is accrued till date, my lord.
No.
They don't give
Earlier
how will I
hardship
score?
scores.
Probably, I'm sorry, but probably that may not be the correct. You see, hardship score would be, perhaps, what you are saying, perhaps would be to decide posting in a normal
Yes.
posting, to see in which hard areas he's been posted earlier. If he's been posted in soft areas,
all the time.
regular posting, and he does not satisfy the hardship score, then probably he'll not be
No, my lord, the
transferred to a
choices
regular
which
posting.
has been given, my lord, 28 choices. Those choices will be considered on the basis of the hardship score, which he has earlier.
No, your instructions are not.
My lord will see, my lord.
Doesn't appear to be logical.
No, my lord, the choices which have been given, those.
Why will you send a person with hardly any hardship score or below the hardship score to a hard posting? I mean, to a regular posting, or reject his claim for being posted in a hard posting on the ground that his hardship
No, we are
score is not.
considering whatever choices were given. Out of the 28 places, my lord, we considered.
Lordship will have
But we
page
found
14
his hard score to be less.
All right, show us how the hardship score is calculated. What is the benchmark for hardship score?
That, my lord, I have to file an
Lordship has
affidavit.
page 14,
My lord,
para F.
Third learned counsel for the parties should notice reasonable. Mr. H. Gupta, learned CTC appears for this. Petitioner is agreed by which order?
The order is at page 21. I'm sorry, not page 22. The first man is movement.
By the order dated.
I'm sorry, my lord, page 23. Extremely sorry, my lord. Page 23, serial number 1.
Whereby the petitioner was. Where is the name of the petitioner?
The first person, my lord, at page 23.
Whereby the petitioner and other members of the services are transferred by the are collectively transferred. It is the case of the petitioner that not otherwise agreed by the order imputed. However, he had given he had shortlisted 28 stages for getting a hard posting. Hard. The counsel for the petitioner submits that his choice for hard posting is on the ground that by being posted in a hard station, he will score certain point. It will secure a promotion for the people. However, rejecting his 28 choices, the petitioner was posted Tripura, which is not a hard thing. Hard. Consequently, he loses a hardship score, which he could have earned had he been posted in a hard, had he been given a hard.
Also, their policy that I should be posted to a different region anywhere. Page 14, para F. I have to be posted onto the region.
The transfer policy provides that all summershade transfers
On completion of tenure.
I have completed.
No,
6
that
years.
was
are to be. Where is that?
F, my lord. At page 14, F, the small f. Different region.
Policy provides that on completion of the tenure, the officer personnel will /person will be transferred to different region. is submitted that the petitioner has been posted in the same
Northeast
region,
region. For Northeast region for the last 6 years.
in Northeast region for the last 6 years. That's why he been transferred over, he has been retained in the Northeast region. Posted. There are, having heard counsel for part two, please, Mr. H. Gupta. Extra copy will be furnished, within 1 week of the date. Take completed instruction by the applicant. The petitioner petitioner's choice of posting. The respondents will apprise the court in, with all with specific reasons as to why the choice of hard posting given by the petition was not granted. Stop. Matter be listed again after the returnable date, 26th of May. You go and join.
My lord, that is what I was saying.
Why?
Let them not make me join there.
Why?
I will be retained here.
Why?
Even if they relieve me, my lord, I get a joining time of 25 days, only not to join at Tripura. Once I join at Tripura, they will say that the posting order has been.
Make it clear that he is joining in the new place of posting.
My lord.
Will not prejudice his.
Would do.
Yes, would claim in the petition. Right?
My lord will observe that he will join.
Yes, that's all.
My lord.
If joining in place of posting will not be.
My lord.
You satisfy us on the hardship
That
score.
hardship
Lord,
score.
fixes a date, my lord, on this.
26.
26th of May. Obligation.
Or make it returnable freely. Then we'll fix it on 23rd.
My lord.
Because during that time I can have my leave also, the joining period leave I can get. Obligation.
Obligation.
Yes, Mr. Bormi.
May I please, Your Lordship? My lord, in this case, my lord, the petitioner is before your lordship. My lord, I am selected by the DLP for compassionate appointment, my lord.
You are aware of the notification.
Yes, sir. I have challenged this notification in
You
this
have?
case. Yes, sir.
But you have filed it after. You have filed it after 3rd of April.
Yes, sir.
So we'll have to issue notice. Heard Mr. Bormi. It's the leave or not. The cabinet.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 8.
2, 3, 4, 5, and
8.
8.
8.
MS.
That.
One and 7. And who's for finance? MS. RM Barua for response. 6. It's counted. Representing. The way of our extra party. Responded completed file.
Obligation.
Here in this case, Lordship, by minutes dated 12/9/2022, the district level committee has recommended my name for.
Same.
But
the notification is there.
But it was not placed in the SLC, Lordship.
Now, in view of the notification, have you challenged the notification?
No, I have not challenged.
You have to challenge the notification. So in the face of the notification,
Lordship.
Your cases will be considered like that.
Lordship.
Unless you want to challenge it.
I'll challenge, Lord.
So you want to withdraw and file afresh, or you want to modify it?
Yes, I will withdraw and.
Mr. Rad hold and the petition that The notification dated, what is the date?
18/9/24.
18/9/2024, issued by the Government of Assam for whereby cases for compassionate appointment where not where not to be considered any further after the date after the issuance of the notification has not been valid within the proceeding. Therefore, it's to be liberty to withdraw the entire by the press detailing the thing application where allowed. The petition to withdraw.
Liberty.
Mr. D. Bora for Gupta for
May I please, your Lordship. Lordship, here my grievance is against the State Bank, Lordship. Lordship, fact of the case is that, Lordship, while my husband was receiving his pension from the bank, Lordship, he died on 15 January 2022. Despite my name has been reflected in the PPO and in spite of my repeated approaches, family pension have not been sanctioned to me, Lordship. This is only the case, Lordship. I have submitted a representation also.
you who for the SBI. You have to take
Lordship, there is no standing counsel of SBI, Lordship. They have penal advocate.
you have to take step.
Lordship, I'll take step.
But have you made SBI a party here?
Lordship, main respondent, Lordship.
Mr. E. particular appears for the thought number 5.
Five.
With the rate we have for the respondent number 3. And who's for irrigation?
Yes, normally Narayana Patel party.
Then respondent 4. Step for respondent 1. 5. Fourth, petitioner is also permitted to take that service by way of plastic registry and thereafter file the affidavit of compliance.
Obliged, Lordship. May I please, your Lordship?
Yeah.
Is there for register of the petitioner, my lord, by quashing the dismissal order.
Appeal is pending.
Huh?
Appeal is pending.
Appeal is passed, my lord.
Order
It-
passed.
Against me, my lord.
Where is the order?
67, my lord, please.
67. There was some delay.
He is at the my lord, kindly replace 14, my lord. At first, the petitioner engaged on advocate Abdul Malik, my lord. So it was late, but afterwards, the Abdul Malik advocate was expert, my lord. After that, another advocate also engaged, but it did not do the case. My lord, after I filed RT application and got the replies in page 65, my lord. In 65. In 65, referee articles, presenting officer and defense assistant is not appointed by the disciplinary authority. It is the such personal delinquent who engaged the defense assistant during inquiry. My lord, the order is also in page 64. My lord, can you see in order? There are
We
two.
issue notice here. For all. The respondents are represented by it is a way back but it's after return.
May I please, Lord? Well, at first in the departmental proceeding, petitioners imposed fine of 7 days pay amount. And that punishment was accordingly upheld with the appellate and divisional authority. And we are challenging that before this honorable court.
Counsel for parties. AK for a court, above, all.
All, my lord.
Represented by the council. The way that the copy are what paper to be. Respondent 5. Necessary affidavit, so it's like. Let's get.
Right.
The petition matter, my lord. Your lordship kindly peruses the last order dated 24/3/2025.
Affidavit.
They said that they have received the instructions and they wanted to file an affidavit.
Yes. Affidavit not filed.
Lordship, we stand for swearing, Lordship, but it is not.
When are you likely to file it?
It's already passed. Lordship, kindly give us 10 days time, Lordship.
Sir?
AK Bodwa.
And MSM after it, renew the prayer. Further time, file the affidavit. Wait for 2 weeks further time. MS A. Sharma or respondent number 5. List after 2 weeks.
Considering it's a pension matter, my lord, can we give fixed date?